Hello everybody, welcome back to the Cadton Studios channel with another United video today. This is a part 2 to the Secret Association explanation, as well as an explanation on the Neo Association, which is an association that was created as a secondary new secret association. Let's get into it. Like and subscribe. So first we have Andrei Mikhailov, who is also known by the hero name of Teroth. He is a member of the Secret Association who has been apart for a long time, being one of the strongest. He's S+++, and he led his own squad called the Cold Squad, and they were gone for most of the series up to the point that they were introduced. And after that, he's kind of already had a pretty large impact in the series, and I definitely think personally that he will be getting more roles as time comes. He has a lot of different natural magic powers, ranging from wind, fire, lightning, ice, earth, a whole bunch of things. So that is his powers, and let's just move on to the next guy. The next character we have here is Alexei Mikhailov, also known as the hero name of Slasher, who is Teroth's son. He has currently awakened wind and fire powers. He possibly has a possibility to awaken more, but he also has a unique ability with his wind and fire to create these white flames, which is a recent power that he developed to move up to an S rank hero. And he's been in the series for quite a while, but he was more of a background character and was gone from the series for a decent bit. But he now has a decenter role. He was at the Hero College for a bit. He is now graduated, so we are still seeing where his character will pan out from here. Next up we have Jason, also known by the name of Silent Dagger. He is a hero who started out just as a member of the Hero College. He was actually a little bit more negative towards the both Hero and Secret Associations, and were kind of against them for a while, but they managed to convince him to join the Secret Association, where he started mentoring under Forgotten Ninja, who is another character, and Jason is probably their best scout type, because he can almost completely mask his presence if he is in a specific state hidden. So he has a ability of energy suppression, as well as carrying a large red dagger, and he has light powers as well. The next character is Ace. Now, Ace has been a member for quite a few years, but he had not shown up in the original introduction of the Secret Association back when they were first introduced, because he was on a mission in Africa. And so 2 years went by. He finally went back from his mission, and he never really had that good of a relationship with the people in the Secret Association, aside from Captain, until he got back and he met Evan, who is part of the Heroes Association and the protagonist of the story. But basically, Ace and Evan became friends because Evan was probably one of the only people that could actually sense him, because he doesn't actually have an energy output. He has a lot of these glitch portal powers as well as lightning abilities, and he now does have a better relations with the Secret Association because of Evan, with also help from Captain, of course. He became a bit more comfortable with who he was, and he took off his helmet. He used to have a helmet, but... So that is Ace's current story. He definitely will be having a better role as the series progresses. Next up, we have Cursed Hood, aka Jarvis. Jarvis was a part of the Cold Squad, which was Teroth, if you remember him from the beginning of the video. He hasn't really been too much used in the series. He has these like cursed thorn powers. And he's usually a more distant character, so a character arc will be coming for him at some point. But for now, he's kind of more of this silent-y, kind of in the back kind of character. This is Lisa. She's more of an interesting character because she did start out as a villain. However, she was more forced to do villainous acts that she didn't want to do, almost against her will. She was saved by Captain and the Secret Association taken in. She did sacrifice herself to try and prevent the Hellgate from opening. Clearly, that didn't fully work out because the Hellgate still opened in the end, but she was later revived by a devious plot by a man named Akira, who will be discussed in a future video. After the brainwash was undone, she has now gone back to becoming a Secret Association member, as well as a student in the Hero College. This next member is Henry, aka the hero Dark Blaster. Dark Blaster was always kind of a more quieter character. He's definitely one of the smarter characters in the show, always being involved with technology, just like his original mentor, whose name was Dave. Dark Blaster also has this magic dark energy to him, and while he doesn't actively usually use the power of it inherently to his own like magic, he does use it through his blaster, which did give him the hero name Dark Blaster. Normally now he doesn't really fight that often, but he still does work on a lot of technical aspects in the Secret Association. Alright, next up, I will be discussing the Neo Association. This is an association that was made in the rise of the Secret Association. This is Grant. He formerly had a second-in-command position at the Secret Association. He eventually decided after the Hellgate arc that he wanted to create his own association, almost to carry the will and legacy of the Secret Association. But he founded the Neo Association. He is a very strong person with light and dark magic, where light magic can build his muscle mass, while dark magic can decrease his muscle mass, which kind of gives it that very nice balance of his magic. He's very like laid, like not necessarily laid back, but like kinder man. But he's really tough when it comes to battles, and he's kind of a nonsensical type person. Also, during his time during the Secret Association, he led the Grant Squad, who was the first part of the Secret Association to actually have contact with Evan. This guy is named Kyle Fore, not to be confused with like other characters in the series. We also have named Kyle, like the elf, and a different person as well. This is Kyle Fore. He was a former student at the Hero College, was kind of a dick when he was there, but he's since kind of mellowed out and seen like the air of being a dick. And he is now on track to becoming the co-leader of the Neo Association. He has shadow magic, and I would say like his overall strength is like pretty high. Grant really did realize his potential after he started to be a better person, and that is, he is the first member to actually join the Neo Association. This is Emily, also known as M. She's a newer member of the Neo Association. She has storm powers, and the reason behind this is because her father is Iron Stormclad, who is a former U.S. general who defected and is now a part of the Coalition of Monarchs. So she has kind of a rocky relationship with her father, but she joined the Neo Association, and hopefully she'll have a major character arc in the future, along with fights against, her father. Last but not least, this is Amelia, also known as Leah. She has powers of observation. She can store certain powers that she is seen and can copy to a minor scale. She's actually mentored by the protagonist Evan at the Hero College. But she's also one of the newer members of the Neo Association. She started out completely no powers. She was just discovered by Ernest and the chairman. They noticed that she had a large energy capability, but she didn't activate her powers yet. Later on in the series, she did, and which is why she is currently being mentored by the protagonist. Alright guys, that is actually going to do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please hit that like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to never miss our uploads. We post shorts, we post full-length videos explaining the United series. So please stay invested, because this will someday become the best comic series, best show series ever. So, stay tuned. And goodbye.